That doesn't mean you get guaranteed first or second and get that flight, but you still get you a nice chunk of change. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at that. So let's get into this bad boy. We got boots already, and then we got the spear. You know, for me, honestly, this is going to be a learning curve, right? I'm going to figure out how this matchup is. I want to see what the spear has in store for the boots, but it looks like it getting mixed up.
Wess with the side swaps, even led to a side sig on that one. Now he's over to the gauntlets here against Lores. Lores doing a really good job. Again, he's got that spacing advantage. That's one thing he's probably going to try to lean into in this matchup is a lot of those side airs and neutral lights. Gets the pogo, and Wess going to fall here. Lores takes the first stock.
Lores with the clean Sayer there. He did not go over the top. He was not looking for a dare. I mean, that's what I was talking about with him. He's always fishing for Sayers, and he's so good with them.
Yeah, he's been very precise with his Sayer usage. Actually, like basically all of his spear attacks have been incredibly accurate. Nice double pogo onto Wess. Wess trying to get in on Lores. It is just not working.
So I guess I'm learning what I wanted to learn. That keep away game is looking very strong. Wess is being controlled right now. Oh,
yo. Style?
Nasty.
All right, the side air. Wess trying to finish off the stock. Wants to keep this one even, but Lores is getting that damage onto Wess. Throws out the down sig. Goes for a double down light into the recovery. Okay. Chat knew something I did not know.
He definitely knew something I ain't know, because that was, golly, man. What a performance so far from Lores. All right, he's got the bow now. See if he even gets to play with it. I mean, he's at the cusp of KO on this stock. Ground pound's going to do it. Pivot ground pound at that. Nice job from Wess.
Yep, denies the 3 stock there, but still a full stock behind. Lores gets the weapon spawn on the right side. Wess needs to pick and choose how he gets in on top of Lores.
And, I mean, he's been having a big struggle. I mean, honestly, after seeing how Lores has kept him out with these boots, I would be very impressed if he stuck with his character in the next game. But that's only saying that he can't bring this back, right? Maybe he can turn this bad boy around, but it's looking very, very in Lores' favor.
Yeah, this is looking real nice for Lores. Wess starting to play a little bit more of a spacing game, trying to drag Lores into his space so that he can kind of get those turnarounds. But Lores with the pogo, with the weapon toss, with another pogo, with another weapon toss, and Lores gonna take game number 1.
Man, he tried it. I mean, I like the option. He tried to land that sig and touch the wall, but no good. Only 290 damage coming out. 260 damage coming out on his end. Getting hit for 492 damage. Lores put on a clinic. I mean, right there, he didn't even have to do the double down light. I feel like he could have just did one down light until the recovery and got that KO, right?
You know, sometimes you got to play a little extra. Sometimes you got to get that niceness. And, of course, 492 damage put out, 461 of it put out on the spear of Lores. 54% accuracy on his light attacks. Like, Lores just did so much work with his spear in that one. That Wess is like, you know what? I like that weapon, too. I'm going to switch over to the Orion for game number 2.
This is what I'm talking about. You know, honestly, I love Wes's Artemis, but his Orion's very good. So either way, we're in for a treat getting into this one. He's the first one with a weapon trying to deny, went for a down light, but he's going to allow the bow to get into Lores' hands. And now trying to create a neutral situation, but he's just getting juggled. Lores could not get down. Finally going to land a nice bowstring.
Yeah, Wess had some good pressure onto Lores there. Gonna make the swap over to Lance. This is what Wess is historically known for. He's been an incredible force with a Lance, and you can see why as he gets the edge guard onto Lores.
He said, okay, you're not going to disrespect my boots like that, bro. Let me show you what I'm really about, and went and got that Lance, and he is really showing him what his name is.
It's like, sit down, baby bro. It's time.
All right. Okay, so he's going to land a dare coming back down. He's going to get a little bit more damage. Nice. Lands right inside the body, so why not? Go for the down sig.
Yeah, a really good option there from Lores. You heard it start up a second ago. He knew that Wess wants to be stacked up with the way that he's playing that Lance, and that time spot dodged and then threw out the down sig. And now Lores getting some good damage built up on his spear.
That was a nice sequence. He landed some good damage. Back-to-back hits. Now he's got the edge control. Sayer would have been the option right there. He went for a nair thinking that Wess was going to come in. Ooh. Got him in a bad situation, but fighting back. Wess not going to go down laying down. Ooh, goes for the Sig, but there's no punish.
Some rare drops from Wess. He's not getting those follow-ups off his side light. Avoids the end Sig, throws out one of his own off the side light. Wess still playing from behind though. Well, actually, well, he's got the lead, but like he's a game behind. He can't sleep yet.
Yeah, I got you. Nice cleanup.
You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. Oh, okay. Lands in there. Flores was trying to find him. I like it, right? So now we're seeing Wess is just fighting back on every interaction. He's got a lead, and he knows that he just needs to build damage. So even if he gets touched by a light, like something really light that doesn't send him anywhere, he's just retaliating every single time.
Yeah, trade's absolutely in his favor. Down Sig again from Flores, that stacked up signature option from the Spear of Pearl. Wess still sticking close to Flores. He knows he's got a significant health advantage right now in game number 2.
Yeah, he's got the health advantage. He's definitely going for finishing touches. Wants to close this one out. And that'll do it. Side light Sair. And turn around just for a little bit of flare. Throws out the neutral Sig. And yeah, this is the Wess that we all know.
This is what we were expecting. And this is like definitely why he swapped over to the Orion. Man, what a great play. The second he picked up the Lance, it's like, oh yeah, this is the Lance King of South America. Putting out 457 damage on that Lance. But he's able to challenge the range of Flores a lot better. That's one thing that he swapped to this Orion for, is that extended range that he gets.
Oh yeah, because those stubby boots just weren't working. He was just getting poked out. He could not do anything. All right, trying to get back on stage. He's got the bow to deal with. The Sair is good. Goes for the end light, nothing doing. And now he's going weaponless. He's going to have to deal with this for a moment. Nice job playing a little bit of keep away. Flores, fades out to the right, and Wess sees that as an opportunity to go get that Lance.
And now it's time for him to do damage as he hits 3 nairs into a side air onto Flores. Another side air. Flores did touch down, so he's got jumps here. Dare to punish the whiff dare from Flores.
I can't believe he didn't go for the ground pound, especially Wess. Like, I really thought he was going to come over there. Nice job. Flores getting some damage, gets a pogo. This is scary. This is it. Flores taking the first stock.
Really good recognition from Flores, using that pogo to beat down Wess. Wess, he went for the outside option, right? He knows he's got a lot of horizontal movement, which is why he recovered away from the stage. But Flores is like, I've seen you play Lance. I know what to do.
Yeah, he had very limited options. It's like, yeah, you can do the recovery away to give yourself that height, and then you have a little bit more room to play around. But it's still very limited, and Flores was ready for it. But ends up cleaning up that stock really fast, does Wess. And now we got Spear versus Lance once again. This is what we're going to see the majority of this match. And this has been a scrap fest, man. Both these guys, like, it's like momentum based. Once one of them gets a touch, like, they just keep getting hits, and then the other one just ends up bringing it back. I like what we're seeing from both players.
Yeah, it's very rare for either of them to get like an extreme neutral state in this matchup.
Oh my!
It's
I think
so
he's done.
many Sairs. Yeah, not nearly enough movement in the kit of Flores there.
My gosh, the swap over. Flores ain't got nothing for that Lance. It's like everywhere he goes, Wess knows he was trying to go that way. Like, you're gonna keep jumping. I got Sairs for that. You go down, okay. There's another timeline where Flores went down and he got dared.
Every timeline, Wess has the option.
Every timeline, I'm telling you.
Every timeline, Flores is gonna fall to that Lance. But right now, Flores needs to find a finisher here. Goes for the nair, not nearly enough force to finish off that stock of Wess.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage getting built up every single time he hits that Sair. It's getting detrimental to Flores closing this game out. Bam, okay, there goes a Sair. Talk about Sairs, that was a Sair. Okay, swapping around weapons, gonna opt for the bow, surprisingly. All right, and he's gonna be going up against the Spear. No, he ain't. Wess said, man, get this thing out of here.
Yeah, I'm a one-weapon man right now. All about the Lance. Doesn't hit the sidelight down air, though. Flores has been doing a really good job getting out of that. Ooh, the N6.
Okay. These guys are, this is the fastest I've seen them play. They're on top of each other, both just swinging for the fences. Flores knows if one big hit happens, it might be the end of his days. Going into the Spear, and I think it's down Sig time. Yes, sirree, Bobby. You could see that coming from a mile away.
You're like, it's time for him to do some spinnies with that Spear down signature. 527 damage put out from Wess versus the 450 put out from Lores, but a lot of it, of course, on that lance. 383 damage put out by that lance.
Oh, yeah. 383. How much was the spear?
107.
107? Okay. He's doing work. I think if you cross the 100 mark, you played that.
Yeah, you did some stuff with that that other weapon.
Just some stuff.
But on the other side, like, Lores is still maintaining that accuracy. He had a 40% accuracy, higher than Wesley's 39% accuracy with the light attacks.
I mean, that just means those Sayers that Wess hits they're just more meaningful. Like that right there. I feel like every game has started like that. Like, it's not like sidelight Sayer every time, but a Sayer is carrying Lores out, and he can't do anything about it at the start of every game.
Wess is so good at being oppressive with this lance, keeping this pressure, giving no breathing room. Lores has nowhere to go, no weapon spawns either, as Wess again denying the weapon spawns. There's the pickup finally for Lores, but almost a full stock behind here in game number 4.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely a full stock behind. He's trying to make something shake right here. That Sayer, did he touch? He didn't touch.
Okay, went for the reversal in there, was hoping that he could touch, but Lores got inside, got that side air, and denied the wall touch just in time. And that's going to actually keep this one relatively close. Despite the early lead Wess had, did not manage to build too much on that second stock.
Yeah, that was a great play. Oh,
he just went back to the factory and said, time to start building.
Oh my.
Time to start building. Got the hammer, got the toolkit. He is building the lead again, taking down Lores with the lance.
Wess, the construction worker. That man is definitely working on projects. All right, so I don't know what Lores is supposed to do, man. He did such a great play to take that first stock off, though, that Sayer we were talking about, when he leaked up behind him and just caught him right before he touched the wall. And then right after you do that, you just get robbed. It's just like, what more do you want from me?
Wess he's definitely making Lores put in the work to try to bring this one back, because he is putting out so much hurt onto Lores' final stock. Down Sig gonna launch far, but not far enough. Wess gets back safely.
Yeah, he's trying to close this stock out.
Okay.
There it is. Ate a lot of damage along the way, but he got it. Okay, so here we go. He's got the bow. He's really sticking to the bow a lot, and I feel like his spear was doing really good. Like, it's just maybe he's not prepared to deal with that. Oh, yeah, decent. Oh, it's going to happen a few times. He's going to do it again. I'm just waiting.
He's like, come back on stage. We'll do another one. Just wait. Let me catch your landing with it.
Shake, shimmy, shake. Goes for the dare. Gets on stage. Oh.
Okay. Good in air from Lores, but he gets disarmed. Wess
Okay.
just going to start swinging, throwing out the big hits, but the side air from Wess wins it out 3-1, gives him a thumbs up on his way out, and Wess is going to get himself a spot on the podium.
That was the most meaningful character switch we've seen of all day. Like, he swapped over, and it was a Rooney. Lores just could not hang with him. When he catches you in those moments, just getting these stocks out of there. That one right there, we didn't even get to see the whole thing because he lived so long after he got caught with that Sayer at the top of the stage. Yeah. He lived so long hovering, trying to get back, and he just couldn't touch the side.
Just incredible lance play coming out from Wess. And there you can see the final stats there, 467 to the 413 put out from Lores in game number 4. Still good.